For the second time in 4 days, it is York United and Forge from York Lions Stadium. The weather today, well, it's miserable. It's pouring rain, it's a little bit chilly, but that's not going to dampen the spirits of those brave enough to tough it out to take in the final match of the season at York Lions Stadium. A potential semi-final preview, one last opportunity to put on a show for the supporters. Second time in just a couple of minutes. Babuli, a low line drive this time, met by Crutzen. York United hosting Forge. No real high danger, high quality opportunities for either side yet. Battling the rain and growing into the match. George into trouble, not wasting any time was Welshman as he found that loose ball and fired off a quick strike that did not miss the crossbar by much. Leaving just David Chouanier as the lone man. This will almost certainly be across from Gutierrez. No, he is going to try and go for goal. David Norman Jr., the last to take a wonder set-piece strike. We have one here in the 24th minute. Giantsopoulos, he's ready, as is the Nine Stripes wall. Borges takes it himself! Oh my word, Tristan! Just ridiculous as he goes over top of everything, grazes the crossbar on the way down. It is another bar down beauty. Welshman jogging along the byline, gets a second attempt, trying to find Cisse. Good read from Campagna. And Tusula, he's going to keep this in play. Crossed into the 6, headed on one. Cisse following up. So that was a reminder, hey, remember me. Last season I played in this league, I was your MVP, your top young Canadian, and the Golden Boot leader. Really turning up his form when it matters most. That's a nice touch for Chouanier, settles down, struck but blocked by Abzi. Forge goes short. Babuli, Awua, and Borges. Turned into space. Crutzen does the matrix to try and get that to a teammate. Awua into the path of Borges, settles it down well. Cross towards Welshman. Follow up Crutzen! It is 2-0 to the visitors. Well on their way to locking up the #1 seed. Great. Matusala. Low pass intended for Cisse, had to get around 2 York United defenders and wasn't able to. David Chouanier takes the ball right back for the visitors. Cisse for Chouanier, touch into space. Follow-up strike saved by Giantsopoulos. Matusala. Into the box, Borges. Dribbles himself out of it. Babuli. Backheel towards Borges for the brace! Fantastic stop from Giantsopoulos. What lovely link-up that was between those two players. And here comes United on the counter. Johnston, he is going to find Lowell Wright. Lowell Wright! Adds another to his goal-scoring column in 2021. His 6th goal in the Canadian Premier League ties him for the team lead. Garvin Miche across the pitch finds Awua. Pass along the ground, Welshman. Borges and now Babuli. Oh, Babuli back into Borges, who was left unattended. Finds Emery Welshman, a touch to the right. He's gonna try and bend one in. Borges running into open space, provided a passing option. That will work out for Forge. Welshman gives it back to Borges, who finds Mo Babuli. There goes Kwame Awua down the left side. Babuli's gonna strike, but he sails it over the bar. Umar, just outside the 18. Back for Abzi, who was calling for it the whole way. Cross played in, Halley heads it down. Punched clear by Henry as he collides with the post. As the clock strikes 72, Mo Babuli try and pick out one of the 4 Forge players in the box. Hashnoti Janssen breaks first. He gets ahead to it, and he scores! Alex Hashnoti Janssen. A lovely run towards Mo Babuli. With his back to goal, he leaps in the air and gets enough to redirect it past Nico Giansopoulos. And if he wasn't there, Daniel Crutzen, he would have been. Forward, they bring in a few bodies, now 3 substitutions apiece, and it's 2 starters that combined for the 3rd goal. That's gonna set up well for Enza, first time strike. He cleared the danger, now he's at full sprint, staying with his teammates who both slipped in offside. Borges has played in, he knew he was off, so he held out. Just sits and waits, fires, blocked by Giansopoulos off the chest of Campagna.
Haven't seen a ton of Gerard Laverne this season, by virtue of those low minutes, but he's definitely got some pedigree in him.
Identical to where Tristan Borges hit his wonder kick. Diadine Abzi will try and replicate that himself. He gets it on target, forces a save out of Henry. Metusala executes the game plan. A good shift at right back, and Forge, they are your #1 seed. They win the regular season.